Tonight, from Buffalo Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's Mecole Hardman. Still going. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. The 20, 10.
Showtime today,
all
baby.
the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Complete to number 10.
Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. That is a dangerous combination right there as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck.
At their own 25-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Derek Nottie makes the tackle. On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. The 30. Past the 20.
This is my
And he
mode,
will
baby.
take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to
Sammy Watkins, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
On the stop.
Another nice play there by Chris Jones, a Pro Bowler for the first time in 2020. A 5-year man out of Mississippi State. I would dare say plenty more Pro Bowls for him coming up. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Hey, we know Pat Mahomes can run it. We saw it right there, but you get the sense when he takes off, every Chiefs fan is just saying, hey, be careful.
You get the sense, right, that everyone's holding their breath?
Yes.
And no one's exhaling until he gets up? Well, that makes perfect sense, but the reason that play works well for him when he decides to keep it and run, because of the respect for his arm. He throws it so well and so often that when he does make the decision to run, he's usually wide open.
Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Sammy Watkins is
That's what it is,
all the
baby.
way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
And here come the Bills. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0 our score after 1.
Bills nothing.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got Smith here. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for... The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Hill, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Kansas City.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Ricky Seals-Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
At the 25-yard line.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Singletary.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Buffalo Bills.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
12 more yards there and another first down.
12 more yards.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Allen's throw is complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on second down. Allen. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Bills.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That one complete to Yeldon. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Good position to be in here. 2nd and inches. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. The open man is Smith. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
That's good for a Buffalo.
What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Allen. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills get a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
It's a gain of 35.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
Quick Kidder here. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Their own 27.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it very manageable.
And they take him. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
First down, Chiefs.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Star Latulele in on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up
on 2nd and 9. Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 14. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. This is caught. Watkins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for only a couple.
yards on the pickup.
2nd and 8 coming up.
At the 11-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown.
Complete to number 14.
Sammy Watkins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Tyree
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and goal.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
To Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
All-pro tight end Travis Kelce had 97 catches last year in the regular season on his way to a Super Bowl title with Kansas City. And while he's a weapon anywhere on the field, as you get closer to the end zone, you really have to look out.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Chiefs 40.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run with Singletary. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Devin Singletary.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. He finds Yeldon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And the Bills will move the chains. Back now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Daniel Sorensen there on the coverage. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. 12 yards there and a 1st down. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
The quarterback
able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Able to spin free. Fights him off. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Kansas City.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Allen going to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Got an open man, it's Foster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On first down, Allen. And that's complete to Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively. Interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage. They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Watch out for Hill on the return. Very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit. Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball